From sunny Miller Field on the campus of Crockett High School, bid you a very pleasant afternoon and welcome what we hope will be a game we can get in here because Mother Nature is looming on the horizon. But we're here, cloudy skies, 79 degrees. Big matchup here today between the Cyclones of Elizabethton, again, ninth-ranked team in the state, and the Crockett Pioneers with Eli Rice on the mound. And for the Cyclones, we will counter today with it should be. And let's see, our starting pitcher today will be Cole Reese. We'll get started today. So there you go. That's a change. So let's give the lineup for the Cyclones. Leading off and playing center field. We just got here, so we're trying to get everything settled in. And so, I'm sorry, not Cole, Carter Reese. So Braden Buckles will lead things off. In center field, batting second, the DH, Roland 4. See, Roland will be DHing for Reese. Batting third, Red Slagle playing first base. Batting fourth, the cleanup batter, the Red Hot Bugs Meadows. He will be playing left field today. Then comes J.D. Hooks catching, Justin Whitehead at third, Jack Blevins in right field, Evan Chambers at shortstop, Holtzclaw, that's a new name, get a chance to see Holtzclaw for the first time. That'll be Marshall Holtzclaw playing second, and Carter Reese on the mound. This one's underway. Eli Rice is your man on the mound for the Crockett Pioneers, so we welcome you. As a late Rushland ball say across the fruited plain, wherever you may be, we welcome you and thank you for bringing again, a last-minute switch. We thought it was at home, but obviously it's not. We're home tomorrow night against Tennessee High playing Unicoi County today. That's a big game. Conference race winding down. The tournament starts Wednesday. Next Wednesday, the playing game. The next Thursday, everything at Thomas Stadium in East Tennessee State. Swing and a miss. So Buckles at 1 ball, 2 strikes here to get it started. We'll set the defense for you for the Crockett Pioneers. At first base is A.J. Ford. At second base, this one fouled back by Buckles. At second base, Carson Bradburn. Check that. Second base is Nolan Street catching Carson Bradburn. Rice on the mound. At first base is A.J. Ford. At second base is Street. Shortstop for Crockett is Caden Lyle. And at third base is Marcus Greenway. So Buckles with a 2 ball, 2 strike count to get it started here. Gorgeous day for baseball if it stays. That's the catch. So Tucker Taylor, my man's with me today. Tucker 8 the whole time down here. 2-2 pitch down the way, ball 3, full count now. What did you have? You had a salad from Cobb salad. He shook that thing about halfway down. What were you putting? You shaking up the salad? Okay. Swing and a miss, strikeout swinging, and it is a 1-down pitch for Buckles, who's been retired, and so Braden is a strikeout by Eli Rice, and there's one away now for the Cyclones' designated hitter, Bryson Rowland. These two teams have played multiple times this year. It's always been a barn burner. In fact, if I'm correct, in saying it's been a one-run affair every time. So we're about to confirm that too. The polls are out, by the way. Greenville number 6 in the state, Elizabeth number 9, and Tennessee High at number 11 in the state. Swing and a miss on the pitch down the way. In the standings, we're 8-1. Crockett at 4-6. Trying to play the spoiler today. Swing and a miss. And Roland's down at 1 ball, 2 strikes. We have played Crockett. Let's see. We'll take a look at it. We beat them 10-9. We beat them 7-6. This is the third and final time we'll see them in the regular season. We've beaten them twice, but again, 1-run games both times. It's going to be should be a dandy today. Again, the standings in the conference coming in. Elizabethton is in the Catbirds here at 8-1. Tennessee High at 7-2. Unicoi County at 5-5. Crockett at 4-6, and East at 0-10. You take these teams and throw them in a bag and shake them up. It's that competitive in this league this year. And even Sullivan East hasn't won a game in the conference. It's going to be very dangerous next week in the playing game. And a swing and strikeout, throw down to first, and the first 2 are retired here. Rice has got the first 2 in punch-outs, and he'll go to work on Red Slagle. So let's see what Red can do here. Slagle coming into the ball game, batting Red. Let's see, the offensive statistics for the big guy. Slagle batting .366, 2 homers and 10 RBIs. Pitch down the way. The RBI category, our leader on the team is J.D. Hooks with 15. Whitehead's got 14. Fly ball popped up second base, and easy out. 1-2-3 inning for Eli Rice. We go strikeout, pop out. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Cyclones defend. Coming up, here comes the Crockett Pioneers. You're watching 9th ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. One of the great sponsors of the Tom Little Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Folks, never been here. What's going on at the Eagle Center? Tell me about it.
Well, we have so many good things going on. I have wonderful vendors who keep their booths stocked fresh and organized and neat and with new things all the time. Great prices, a great selection. We have 2 floors and almost 50 vendors, and you won't see the same thing twice.
A waiting list to get here. Downtown Elizabeth, the Eagle Center. Again, it is open. What's your hours?
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Closed on Sunday.
Closed on
Pretty
Sunday.
obvious. So, anything you want, again, what's your little catchphrase you always say?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
Mm-hmm. So, what's the neatest thing about the Eagle Center? You own the place. What do you think is the neatest thing?
There's so many neat things. You know, so many people have this idea of what an antique store is. We have a little bit of new, a little bit of old, and a lot of in between. It's clean. It's not musty and smelly. It's well lit. It's fun. I mean, there are so many things here to add character and conversation to your homes, gift ideas. We could go on and on. It's a really great store.
How do we find you on social media?
You find us on Facebook, the Eagle Center Co-op, and then on Instagram, it's Eagle Center Antiques.
And the magic phone number is?
The number is 542-6674.
There you go. One of our great sponsors in downtown Elizabethton, the Eagle Center. Proud sponsor of the Tom Little Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Bottom of the first, Carter Reese, the freshman. He'll bring it, and a pitch, a little flare right to the second baseman, one away. Nice play on the first pitch by our second baseman for the Cyclones, and there's one out. Second baseman today is Marshall Holtzclaw. So he's throwing a soft liner to the second baseman. Here's Caden Lyle. Give you the numbers on Reese, the freshman. Right-hander brings it, and it's a strike called. Reese getting a chance to throw in a conference game today, making his 5th start of the season. He's 2-1. 17 innings of baseball. Reese, 14 hits, 14 runs, only 4 of those been earned. He's walked 8 and struck out 20, and strike 2 called. So Carter Reese with an ERA of 1.65 for a freshman. It's a young baseball team for the Cyclones of Mike Korn. 0-2 pitch. It's outside, 1-2. Hooks catcher rather. At first is Slagle. Second is Holtzclaw. Shortstop is Chambers. Third is Whitehead. Left field is Meadows, Buckles, and center field. And right field today is Jack Blevins. And this one's strike 3 called. Double C Western Supply strikeout. That's number 1 for Reese, number 21 of the season. And 2 out of the inning. He'll go to work on A.J. Ford. A.J. Ford, a big old strapping youngin'. He can tattoo one for sure, so you got to pitch very carefully to this gentleman. Down the right field line, you'll go 330 left field line, 300 down each line. This is down the way, but a strike called. Center field 370, and power alley left is 335, power alley right is 340. Last time we were down here, the wind was blowing. Today it's not blowing. Inside, back behind us, of course, they're saying the storm's going to get here about 9 o'clock tonight, so we'll see. But right now, it's a almost, there's some humidity, but really a very pleasant day at the ballpark. 1 ball, 1 strike to the 2-out batter. Reese sets his side, brings it, and it's downstairs, and it's 2-1. So Easterling lined out to Holtzlaw at second. Lyle strikes out. Here's Ford. 2 ball, 1 strike out on the left-hand batting Crockett, first baseman. Delivers, and it's a swing and a foul. 2-2 now. So the Cyclones get 8-1, 16-10 on the season. Crockett at 4-6 and 10-16 on the year so far for the Pioneers. 2 ball, 2 strike count, and a swing and a miss. Pulled the string on him. A double C Western Supply strikeout number 2 in the game, and number 22 on the season for the freshman Carter Reese. We go to the second inning. It's scoreless. You're watching 9th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Board of Elizabethton Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
So here's the deal. An opportunity presented itself for me to come check the dealership out. They said it might be for sale. My wife, my mother-in-law, both of my sisters happened to come last September, and we ended up at the Covered Bridge event, and we just thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it was a blast. We weren't planning on being there for that. It just so happened the time that we came, the Covered Bridge event was going on, and we just loved it. We loved the community. We loved the energy, the vibe, and we felt like it would be a great opportunity for us to serve the community. Because every time I look at a store, I always look at how could we improve the community, how could we create jobs, how could we improve the business. And the upside was so tremendous in the Elizabethton community. I just felt like we could come make a big difference, and we've been able to do it.
You have. Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. Social media, how do we find you?
So Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're everywhere. And we're ready to serve the community, sell cars, and make some happy customers.
Amen. What's the hours you're open, sir?
So we're open at 7:37 in service, and we're open at 8:30 in sales. We stay open till 7.
Our title sponsor, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Top of the second, no score. We'll get started with first pitch to Bugs Meadows, fouls and back. Bugs has been the man this year. Last week he had 3 home runs in 1 game and a 6 RBI game up at Sullivan East. Eli Rice, the right-hander. 0-1 pitch, and it's down and away. So Meadows looking at .364 batting average. 4 homers, 30 RBI to lead our club in that category. The second one closest is 15 with Hooks, so he's doubled the RBI production of everybody else on the team. Here's a strike call to Bugs. Meadows with 10 doubles on the season, a triple, and 4 long balls. We as a team with 8 homers on the season. 1-2 pitch. As a ground ball, base hit to right field. Shoots it in past first and second for a leadoff single for Bugs. So Meadows gets the first hit of the ball game for the Cyclones, and the no-hitter's broken up. And here's J.D. Hooks. Hooks batting .286, a homer and 15 RBIs for our junior catcher. Hello, Axel Steins. How you doing, buddy? Rocky Davenport, Ken Campbell, Becky Muncie down in Union County watching, Rick Ranson in Pensacola, Florida watching, Tom and Mandy Holly, Reba Tidwell, Russell Riddle, Teresa Stout. Runner going, a ground ball right back to the pitcher. He'll go to second with the force play, back over to first, and he's out at first. He's safe at second. He was not on the bag, and so the only play was where they got him, fielder's choice on the ground, actually a 4-3 putout. Runner down to second will go fielder's choice, keeps him on. He had that option. Meadows erased stays on at second. At first is Hooks, 1 away. And here's Justin Whitehead. Whitehead batting .310. No homers and 14 RBIs. So the play out at second, he was not on the bag, not even close to being on the bag. And so out there's Bugs dancing around. First pitch, fly ball right field, hanging, and it'll be caught by Easterling. Runner tags, here comes the throw. He'll come in to head first slide to third, and it's a fly ball to right field by Whitehead, who's 2 away. Here's Jack Blevins. So Blevins will get his shot here with a runner down at third, 90 feet away, the first run of the ball game. Scoreless here in the second. On a muggy afternoon in Jonesboro. Love calling games here. What a cool facility. Down and away, ball one. I think he said there's a cooler full of water back here behind us too. There, some drinks. Oh yes, they provide snacks and drinks. That's cool. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball, base hit to left field. RBI for Jack. Trotting in from third is Bugs. It's 1-0 Cyclones. Blevins rips it. 2-out single into left field for Jack Blevins. That is RBI for Jack. That will go into the category as number 5 on the season. And the Cyclones have struck first here. So Bugs is in. 2 hits on a run. Here's Evan Chambers. Rice to the belt. Checks him. Brings it. First pitch. Strike call. Nice pitch to Eli Rice. You look at Evan Chambers, the freshman, batting .263. No homers and RBI for Evan. Playing some really rock-solid shortstop, too. We've not been on here for a while. We've seemed like it's been weeks. Hasn't been, but it seems that way. But we're here tomorrow, too. Tucker's got the camera tomorrow. We got Tennessee High in town. If you win this one and you win, there's a throwback to first. He's back in, kicking up some dust. If you win today, Elizabethton we're speaking of, you can beat Tennessee High tomorrow, provided they don't lose to Unicoi County today. A lot of ifs. Then you play for the conference championship tomorrow evening. But there's a lot of ifs in that. 1-1 pitch, and there's a ground ball. That is a foul ball. It almost cut across the line. It was going to be fair. It was fair right to this side of the third base bag and crossed over and foul ground, which, of course, makes it a foul ball. And so Evan will get the chance to come back and try it again. 1-0 Cyclones here in the second. Glad to have Tuck back. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. Back up the middle. Could be trouble behind the bag at second. It'll be off-balance throw. He's going to be safe at first. Heck of a play by the second baseman. He was off his back foot. He had a one-hop another. Great play by Street out at second. But an infield base hit for Chambers. Nice play by Nolan Street. That was a heck of a play. He threw it off the back of his foot in behind second base, and one hop to darn near got him. But Chambers is on. Squares the bunt, does so. It's a foul ball, third base side. This is I'm going to make the assumption it's Marshall Holtzclaw. Let's see. It is not. It is? I got Holtzclaw wearing 10. Guess so. Run on 3 base hits. We've got 1 in and 2 out and 2 on here in the second inning. 1-0 Cyclones. Rice delivers. Swing and a pitch upstairs. Foul tip. It's no balls and 2 strikes down to Holtzclaw. If it continues, you have Buckles top of the order on deck here. Top of the second. Cyclones have struck first here. Holtzclaw, ground ball, jammed him, shortstop. Builds cap high on 2 bounces. Got him, nice play with the shortstop. That's the inning. Cyclones get 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. We leave 2. We go to the bottom of the second. We lead 1-0. You're watching 9th ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball.
My name is Michael Vance, Vice President of Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Advanced Heat Pump Systems has been open and providing service for over 35 years. The services we provide are installation and service of home heating and cooling systems. Our company's goal is to provide quality service for our customers. The reason you should hire Advanced Heat Pump Systems is because we offer a dependable, quality, trained technician to service your heating and air conditioning.
We go to the bottom of the second. It is a 1-0 Cyclone game on a 1-run, 3-hit top of the second. So Reese will go to work, the freshman, on Marcus Greenway. Caden Easterling and Noah Jones for Crockett in the middle lineup here. 1-0 Cyclones in the second. Reese, the freshman, a young baseball team. This one hit him on the head. That one on a breaking ball did not break, obviously, and he'll trot to first, representing the tying run for Greenway on the first pitch to start the second inning for the Crockett Pioneers here in Jonesboro. That is the 37th hit batsman we've done this year. That's a pretty high number. And Carter Reese makes that his 7th hit batsman. So here's the right-hand batting Caden Easterling. Reese brings it, and it's down and away, ball one. Good backhand by Hooks. Short backstop on home plate, so not a whole lot of room for advancement if the ball gets by either catcher here, simply because there's not much, and there's a brick facade in the back, so normally ricochets comes right back to the catcher. Square in the butt coming in from third is Whitehead. Reese, long look working out of the stretch here. And now he'll step off the rubber and looking back into first base. It's 1-0 Cyclones, tying run at first, to go ahead run to the plate here, nobody out in the Crockett second inning. So Reese back in working on first base side of the pitching rubber. Carter brings it, runner going, throw down to second. JD's got a pretty good look, and it skips on into center field. Stolen base. Hooks had a pretty good look, had a pretty good gun. It goes under the glove of Chambers, kicks into center field, buckles to back him up. And Crockett's got a runner, the tie run, out at second base here in the second inning. Been coming down here for over 20 years. This place has really been jazzed up over the years in terms of cosmetic changes. It's a really nice ballpark down here. 1-1 pitch, down the way. We started coming here with Dobbins Minute 20-some years ago. It was not the case. It was pretty rough, really. It had a snow fence out there, or an outfield fence. Now you can see on the screen it's a full-fledged fence. Lights have been improved. I mean, dugouts have been improved. It's really nice. 2-1 pitch, pops him up and out of play. Right-hand batting, right fielder. Caden Easterling, one of the two of the Easterling boys. Lucas plays left field. Caden's in right field. Might have put out earlier here in the ball game. 1-0 Cyclones in the second. 2-2 count now. Reese, time running out of second, but the Pioneers, nobody on. Or rather, nobody out, I should say. He is on. Carter Reese, 2-2. It's outside. JD watches that one go full count now to the number 2 batting lineup. Noah Jones, the DH, is on deck. So it's been 10-9 and 7-6 the 2 times we played each other. So it's been really tight ball games. 3-2 pitch, and it's downstairs ball 4. He lost him. First 2 on board for Crockett here in the second. Comes the DH, Noah Jones, and right there quickly bouncing out of the first base dugouts, our first-year coach, Coach Mike Corn. So let's talk, guys. Everybody come on in. Let's gather. Cyclones have lost 2 out of the last 3. Crockett have won 6 out of, although they've lost 2 straight, they've won 6 out of their last 10. So you look at the standings. Elizabethton 8-1, Tennessee High 7-2, Unicoi County 5-5, Crockett 4-6, and East 0-10. Games in the conference today. Of course, Tennessee High, Unicoi County, our game here. The odd man out is Sullivan East as far as conference play today. So the other big game going on at 6 in Irwin, Tennessee High, Unicoi County. Meeting the mound broken up. Here we go. I know it's early in the ball game, but a pivotal play already here in this game. 2-1, nobody out. It's a 1-0 ball game. Infield pulled in. For the left-hand batting DH, Noah Jones for Crockett. Throw back to second, and Chambers will take the throw. He's back in standing. Get Whitehead down to third. Chambers at shortstop. Holtzclaw at second, and right or first base is Schlegel, and Hooks behind the plate. Right field is Blevins, center field Buckles, and left field is Bugs Meadows. Carter Reese, the freshman, brings it. Squares the bunt, and it's downstairs, ball one. One-0 pitch, bringing it, squares the bunt. He does out in front of the plate. Fair ball, third base side fielder Reese. Bobble the ball, E1. All hands are safe. Wanted to throw before he had it. And that puts him on all three bases with nobody out here. So, an inning potentially big for the home team here. E1, bases loaded, nobody out here. So, Greenway at third, Easterling at second, and the first is Jones, and swing and a miss by Gabe Story, the Pioneer center fielder. Pitches outside, and it's 1-1. Double C Western Supplier, great sponsor for strikeouts. They got all kinds of new stuff in. We'll talk about that throughout the broadcast. 1-1 Reese working from the windup. The freshman brings it. And it's a fastball, belt high, strike call. Nice pitch, 1-2. 1 strikes. Hello, Bill Childers. Reese delivers, and it's fouled back out a piece of it. 1 strikes. Now to Goose, Kathy Roadback. Teresa Stout, Vera Jones. Axel Stein's watching. Bases loaded, no place to put him here. Crockett threatening. 1-2 pitch, ground ball to Chambers. Could be a double play ball. Goes to one, goes back to first, and he's safe. Run score tie ball game. Fielder's choice on that one. You go 6-4. Out number one, runner stops at third. In from third is Greenway to tie it up. Stopping at third is Easterling. Staying at first is Story, and here's second baseman Nolan Street. So tie game now here in the second inning, 1-1. Chambers tried to turn it. Holtzclaw going in hard at second to break up that double play ball, which is exactly what you're supposed to do. He did it. Runner going, throw down to second, and it's going to be taken by Holtzclaw in front of the bag, hoping that he'd break for home. He did not. Stolen base, credit to Gabe Story. So Street's got him at second and third. 1 out, 1 in here. Tie ball game in the second. 1-1. A good one. Knew it would be. Tucker Taylor running the camera for us. 0-1 pitch. Fly ball. Center field. Buckles drifting to his left. Makes the catch. Runner tags. Run comes in. Sack fly. They take the lead 2-1. So 2 outs, an RBI credited for Nolan Street to play him from third. It's a 2-1 ball game. Easterling into third now. In from third, rather, out to second base. With that stolen base staying is Gabe Story, and here is Carson Bradburn, the catcher for the Crockett Pioneers. Now they pick him off, and they got him! Picked him off at second base. On the throw, 1-6 on the pickoff play, and that's the inning. But Crockett comes up with 2 runs on no hits. 1 error and nobody left on. We go to the third inning. We play 2. It's a good one. Crockett leads at 2-1. You're watching 9th ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball will be right back after this from Brummett Sports Shop. Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
Hi, this is Big Country, and you're watching my buddy Tom Taylor and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
2 in the books, we head to the third inning. It's a 2-1 ball game. Cyclones trail, so for the Cyclones, top of the order, Buckles, Rowland, and Slagle. 1, 2, and 3 here in the lineup. Cyclone baseball being brought to you all season long by great sponsors like Double C Western Supply, where they've got their new Wrangler for the ladies, bespoke jeans. Check the schedule. Can you believe it? Mother's Day is 2 weeks from Sunday? That is hard to believe. Wrangler bespoke jeans for the ladies, both boot cut and flare. Wrangler shorts for the ladies, for Mom for Mother's Day, and also new Wrangler T-shirts for the ladies in time for Mother's Day at Double C Western Supply. Puts the bunt down third base side, pretty good when charging third baseman throws, and he got him by half step. Nice job down at third. Buckles dropped that bunt, and the charging third baseman throws him out 5-3, one away in the third. Here's Rowland, who struck out his first time up. 2-1 Crockett in the third here. Shot, and that is a smoker to the third base and spun him around and got him 2 down. A rocket shot to third. He played it perfectly down at third base. Give credit to Marcus Greenway, and 2 away. That's a heck of a play. Robbed him of a base hit. Here's your 2-out batter, Red Slagle. Again, the dimensions here at the ballpark. 300 down both lines. Power alley right is 340. Power alley left is 335. Straightaway center is 370 feet to crank it, and Red's cranked it before. And a pitch, strike called, caught the outside corner. Home runs, 8 on the season for the team as a total. Meadows with 4. 2 by Slagle, 1 by J.D. Hooks. Swinging a big rip. And 1 to Braden Buckles. So Bugs leads us with home runs with 4 and RBIs with 30. Slagle swings upstairs, strikeout swinging. That's his third punch out of the ball game. We go 1, 2, 3 in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. We trail 2-1. You're watching 9th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball.
I stand before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best.
We go to the bottom of the third inning. We trail 2-1. Crockett's defense has put us out in order. 2 out of the 3 at-bats so far in the ballgame. 2 great plays down the third by Greenway. And so the Cyclones will go to work defensively. 9, 1, and 2. Bradburn was there at the plate when Reese spun around and threw out with Chambers taking a throw, picked him off out of second base into the inning on Nolan Street. 2-1 Crockett here. The bottom of the third of a scheduled 7. Tomorrow, right back at the stadium at our place at 4:40 airtime, Tucker on the camera will bring it. The Vikings are coming to town. That should be a dandy. Right now, we're in the middle of a dogfight here. We trail 2-1 in the third. Reese rocks and brings it, and it's upstairs, ball 1. Bradburn has really been successful against us this season. He's had numerous base hits. He likes Cyclone pitching here. 1-0 offering, and it's downstairs, but a strike called to the knees, 1-1. Braves entertaining the Cardinals tonight in Atlanta. Braves are winners of 3 in a row, 6 out of 10. Cardinals have lost 4 straight. Swellenbach on the hill for the Braves tonight. 1-1 pitch, and a jammed. He shoots it into the Crockett dugout. A foul ball, 1-2. 2-1 Crockett, the bottom of the third here. Good one. Appreciate you being with us wherever you may be. Tomorrow, again, back at the stadium for Tennessee at home, and then we go Monday, a week from now, Unicoi County. Here's a shot to right field. That will fall in front of the charging Jack Blevins. Rolls past him, a roll in behind. He's got 1, and he'll go in with a stand-up double for Carson Bradburn. As I said, he likes Cyclone pitching. Misplay out there for a flicker, but Jack Blevins got under his glove, rolls to the fence, buckles to get it back in, and base hit number 1 of the ball game for Crockett. Top of the order, here's Lucas Easterling. He lined out on a soft line and Holtzclaw to start the ball game. Second consecutive inning, Crockett's had their lead man on. Last inning was a hit batsman to Greenway. So Carter Reese, the freshman out there. Inning number 3 as a starter. He'll wheel and throw back out, and Holtzclaw will take the throw. He's in sliding safely this time. So our broadcast schedule tomorrow, Tennessee High, Monday, a week from today, home against Unicoi County to wrap it up. The tournament's next Thursday is our first tournament day. Here's a slow ground ball to Chambers on 3 hops. And he'll get him a rundown. He'll go to Whitehead. Whitehead will go back down to Holtzclaw, and Holtzclaw will put the tag on him. That throws back to second, and he'll be in safely. So he's retired, 1 away. Fielder's choice 6 to 5 to 4. And with the play, he makes it all the way out to second base. Here is Caden Lyle. And a check swing, did he go? He did. So the double did not hurt the Cyclones as of yet. Let's see what the fielder's choice play out of second will do. 1 out, 1 on. Third inning, we trail 2-1. Lights have popped on here at Sonny Miller Field. Carter Reese brings it. Ground ball past Whitehead in left field. Slow roller. Bugs will come get it and get it back in. Runner will stop at third. Second hit of the inning, second hit of the ball game for Crockett. Eastling stops at third. At first is Caden Lyle. Here's A.J. Ford. On the corners. 1 out. 2-1 Crockett in the third here. We checked with the Crockett folks and said, where does your rain come? What direction? He said, down the left field line where it's getting darker. So that's not a good sign, but hopefully get this thing in. We started earlier than normal. Here's a throw. Throw back to first. He bluffed the throw to third. Wheeled and threw back to Red at first base. He's back in. Hoping maybe it broke towards second, but he did not. So 1 out, got him on the corners for Crockett here against the freshman Carter Reese, who got the start today. Brings it forward, fly ball, right field, going back, Blevins going back, and it's gone. 3-run shot. Ford, a towering 3-run bomb over the right field fence. for the Crockett Pioneers. Easterling scores, Lyle scores, and stepping on home plate will be A.J. Ford with a 3-run shot. And that one got out there in a hurry. I was watching Jack. He broke back and his stop said, nope, it's gone. Now, 3 RBI home run, 3-run shot, and it's a 4-1 Crockett lead here. So 3 runs on 3 hits this inning now for Crockett. Here's Greenway, got hit his first time up. 4-1 Crockett, 3rd inning. Upstairs, ball 1. So Easterling scores from 3rd, Lyle scores, and Ford scores. Makes it a 5-1 ball game. Outside, Bell High misses, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. 3 runs on 3 hits here in the inning. A big blow. A.J. Ford 3-run shot. Reese delivers downstairs. The hooks. 3-0. In the go for ball department for the Cyclones this season, they have given up. See if we have that stat. How many home runs we allowed? Nope, don't have that stat. 3-0 pitch. Did he go? He did. Check swing, 3-1. Five to 1 Crockett now, the bottom of the 3rd. Reese shot back up the middle, base hit. Back to back to back base hits now, Greenway. 4th hit of the inning. Still only 1 out. It goes to the right fielder, Caden Eastling's turn to the plate. He walked and scored back in that last inning. There's 2 runs last frame and 3 in this frame already. Brings it, bunts it, misses, throw to first, and he's back in. No balls and a strike now to Caden Easterling. A double, a single, a 3-run shot, and a single. 3 runs on 4 base hits this inning. They'll throw to first. Well, the softball field over there is the big Boone Crockett softball game, which is a big rivalry here in Washington County. They're playing softball there tonight. Shot to left field. That is going to fall for a base hit. Other get is Bugs Meadows, and Bugs will cut it off, get it back in. 5th base hit of the inning now, and the ball game for Crockett. Back to back to back to back. Single, home run, single, single. It's Noah Jones' turn now, the designated hitter. And that'll bring Coach Cornhill go to the bullpen. And that'll do it. We'll take a break in the action, so Reese will give it up as Crockett's taken themselves to a 5-1 3rd-inning lead here. We'll come back and see how things go with the new man on the mound. See who it is right after this from one of our great sponsors. The good folks will be there tomorrow broadcasting live. Looking forward to hanging out with Mike and the gang at Big John's Closeout where they hammer high prices. Breaking the action, Cyclones trail 5-1. You're watching 9th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Loyal, buy local. He's up against the big boy chains. We know that. Why Big John's Closeouts? What do you feel like separates you from the chains?
Well, I think there's a number of factors I think that go into that. Number one, we're local folks. We shop with you all in other places. We go to church with you. We're involved in civic organizations with you. What money you spend here stays here. It goes to support the payroll and, of course, local taxes. As far as that goes, it also supports a lot of nonprofits as well as sports teams, little leagues, softball, all kind of different things we try to support. We support all the high schools, both city and county, either through, fence signs or gymnasium signs or whatever with yearbooks and the whole bit. So, what you're spending local is staying local. And also we believe, customer service. I came up through the Patey Lumber Company ranks from many years ago. 1977 is when I started. And if you didn't get up and wait on people, or you didn't speak to people, or you didn't try to help people, you wouldn't go to stick around very long. So you learned, that it was important, not only to try to just ask people, but to listen, find out what they're trying to do, find out ways that you can help them as far as that goes. And so all that's very important to us.
There you go, folks. Be loyal, buy local, support them. Big John's Closeouts here in downtown Elizabethton with the hammer high prices. Great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports, Big John's Closeouts. We'll be there tomorrow at Big John's Closeouts for the Tom Taylor Sports Show at 11 o'clock. New man on the mound is Bryson Rowland. Bryson coming in. In relief, Rowland. 27 hits, 26 runs, 19 earned, 24 walks, 31 strikeouts. He's hit a couple of batters. So Rowland, 21 2/3 will come in. And relief Carter Reese, his number is 2 1/3 innings in baseball. 5 runs, 3 of those earned. He gave up 5 hits. He walked 1 and struck out 2. And he hit a batter. So Rowland was runners at second and first, only 1 out here. Big inning. Squares the bunt as Jones pulls it back, and it misses, ball 1. Jones reached on an error by Carter Reese, and that bunt third base side came off the mound and tried to throw it where he had it, and all hands are safe. E1 back in the second inning. Rowland delivers. Strike call down the way to Noah Jones is 1-1. So Ford with power showed it a 3-run shot here early in the inning. He got out of here in a hurry over the 340 mark in deep right field. Rowland brings it outside, throw down to second, and he'll be in. Safely back to second. Chambers takes the throw. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the home half of the third inning. We trail 5-1 here. I said it both times we played them before. This is a better baseball team than the record shows. This is a good ball club down here. 2-1 pitch, and it's a bunt foul. Third base side, 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Crockett at 4-6 in the league and 10-16 on the season. And they got the number 1 team in the league and the 9th-ranked team in the state on the ropes right now. We trail 5-1 here in the third. Brings it down the way. Full count, 1 out. Jones waits on it. Rowland brings it lefty against lefty, and it's downstairs, ball 4, and he walked him. Bases jammed again. For Gabe Story, hitting the fielder's choice his first time up. On a ground ball to Chambers, who got the runner over at second, throwing the Holtzlaw, 6-4 in the putout. So bases loaded for Gabe Story. They already lead 5-1 here. Bringing it. Bounced up to a good block by J.D. Hooks. Again, a short porch behind us here. The home plate area, so not a lot of room, unlike some of the bigger parks, including ours at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. Small area right here, so if it does get away from the catcher, it'd be very tough to come home. It's doable. 1-0 pitch. Inside a tie, 2-0. 5-1 Crockett. Bases loaded, 1 out here in the third, trying to get a big advantage over the Cyclones. Bases full. Pitching rolling. Fouls it back, and it's 2-2. I'm sorry, it's 2-1. 2-1. Rolling. Brings it. Upstairs, 3-1. No place to put him. 3-1 here. Brings it. Fouls it back. Jammed him. Full count now. On Gabe Story. Already 3 in for the Pioneers here on half of the third. They want more. Full count. 1 out. Bases jammed. No place to put him. Here it comes. And it's inside the tie. Ball 4. He lost him. Walked in a run. Coming in from third and step on the home plate is Marcus Greenway. Run number 4 of the inning. The number 6 in the ball game now. It's an RBI credited with a walk to Gabe Story. Here's Nolan Street, and it's strike called. Street has a sac fly RBI to center field. The infield pinched in the corners of the Cyclones. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Clouds thickening just a little bit here at the ballpark. We're at Crockett High School in Jonesboro. We trail 6-1 here in the third inning. Swing and a miss. 2 out. Strikeout by Rowland. Strikeout swinging for Rowland now. Punch out on the season for Bryson Rowland. We'll give him number 32. Schlegel leads us with 35. They batted around here. Here's Bradburn, the catcher, and it's upstairs, ball 1. He laced a double to lead off the inning here. And at that point was Carter Reese. Bases full, 2 out, and 4 big ones in here. Swing and a big rip, didn't get it. 1-1. White jerseys on all 3 bases. The men in gray trying to get him out here. 1-1 pitch. Yeah, it's downstairs. Strike 2 call. Nice pitch. Caught the outside corner. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Rolling ready. Gets his sign from Hooks and brings it. And it's strike 3 called. He's gone. That's the inning. However, for the Crockett Pioneers, 4 runs this inning on 5 base hits. No errors. They leave them full. We've played 3. Cyclones trail 6-1 heading to the 4th inning. As you're watching 9th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Now this, from one of our great sponsors, the good folks from Chick-fil-A.
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells, officer, officer, they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie is delicious.
Hey, my name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
We go to the fourth inning, 6 runs, 5 hits for Crockett, 1 run, 3 base hits for the Cyclones. We'll bring up to the plate Bugs Meadows, J.D. Hooks, and Justin Whitehead, and we hope a whole lot more against Eli Rice. Rice has struck out 3 Cyclones so far in the game. Has given up, as we said, 3 base hits, a single by Bugs, a RBI single by Jack Blevins, and an infield base hit to Evan Chambers. We'll pick our Poor Chav Deli Pizza Inn player of the game. Thanks, by the way, Eric Wilson gave us a pizza to eat on the way down here. Pretty good, wasn't it? Yeah. My man had pizza, he had salad. He was wolfing it after soccer practice. This is down the way, ball 1 to Bugs. Fourth inning, we trail 6-1 here. Rice brings it. Bugs takes it outside, caught the corner, 1-1. The boy can eat, I can tell you that. 1-1 pitch. Upstairs, 2-1. Joey drops some pretty serious hints about dinner after the game. I think, okay, we've had a salad and pizza coming down upstairs. 2 balls, now 3 balls in the strike. Bugs waits on the 3-1 from Rice. Jammed him, popped him up, third base side. It's a playable ball in foul ground. Third baseman says, I got it, he does, 1 away. One down here in the fourth, Bugs pops out in foul ground to the third baseman. Brings J.D. Hooks to the plate. He hit in the fielder's choice his first time up. One big league score to report to you in the bottom of the first. The Yankees and Cleveland are scoreless. First pitch, fly ball, right field, pretty well tagged, going back, and he's not going to get to it. It bounces over the fence. A ground rule double for J.D. Hooks. So J.D. put that one a ride, one hopped it over the fence, and it's a ground rule double for J.D. Hooks. And for J.D. and for the team, let's see, the Hooks double gives him on the season number 9 and number 51 on the year for the team. Here's Whitehead. We're in orange and black comeback mode here, down 6-1 in the fourth inning. 1 out, 1 on for the orange and black. Whitehead, first pitch, fly ball, center field. It will hang up there. Runner bluffs the tag. J.D. stays at second base, 2 down. Whitehead tagged to right at the center fielder for the second out of the inning, and here's Jack Blevins. Blevins, an RBI single, his 6th of the season, back in the second. To the plate, Bugs. 6-1 for the home team here in the fourth inning. We're at home tomorrow when the Vikings come to town. Pitches, an outside ball won't get out of Blevins. One ball, no strikes, 2 out. Runner second. We're down 6-1 in the fourth. Brings it. Shoots a base hit to right field. Should be an RBI single. Making the return. Here comes the throw. He'll be in standing. RBI single for Jack Blevins. 2 for 2 and 2 RBIs beside his name. His 7th ribby of the season, scoring with 2 out running at second, J.D. Hooks. And it's a 6-2 ball game for Evan Chambers now. Nice piece of hitting, but Jack just shoots into right field. Went with the pitch. His 2nd of the ball game, his 7th RBI of the season. Here's Chambers. Pitch is a strike call, Devin. Cyclones trying to crawl back in this thing. We got 1. We need more. We trail 6-2 here in the fourth. Throw to first and back in. Is Jack Blevins. Shot back up the middle, hits it right on the numbers and right to the awaiting center fielder. And there's an inning fly ball to center field. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. We'll leave one. We go to the 4th inning, the bottom of the 4th. We trail 6-2. You are watching 9th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball.
Is a 3-story antique mall, huge. We have like over 50,000 square feet and over 50 different vendors, all kind of with their own little niche. It sort of feels like walking back into the past.
Amen.
You can see things from all decades. We have glassware and kitchen things, and then we also have tools and jars and bottles and lots of sports memorabilia. Even the local Elizabethton, some of the local guys who were here, Jason Witten, there's some of his cards and different items in there as well.
Hours you're open at Duck Crossing?
We're open 11 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and then 10 to 6 on Saturdays. We stay open later whenever they have the car shows on Saturday nights or for the First Friday events.
Yep. Social media, how do we find you?
We are on Facebook at Duck Crossing Elizabethton, and then on Instagram we are Duck Crossing Antiques.
Yep. One of our sponsors of Cyclone Sports, got to check them out. I buy stuff there all the time. Misty Counts and the good folks at Duck Crossing Antique Mall in downtown Elizabethton. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Cyclones trail 6-2 here. So starting things off will be the top of the order, Lucas Easterling here in the 4th. Builder's choice and line out to the 2nd. Rolling his 2nd inning worker, Carter Reese. Bounced up there, ball 1. Easterling, Lau, and Ford, top of the order for the Pioneers. They lead 6-2 in the 4th. Watching the radar, it's covered in green right now. 1-0 pitch, swing, and a miss, 1-1. And it's over top of Johnson City, although the radar forecasting says it's going to start at 8 o'clock. We're moving along here. It's 6:32 on the old clock. We're in the 4th inning. Bad handle pop. Slagle around first. Says it's mine. Backpedals about 4 steps. Gathers it 1 away. 1 out for the Pioneers. Here's Caden Lyle. Single and a strikeout. He's 1 for 2. Cyclone Baseball being brought to you all season long by great folks like Poor Trav's Deli, our great player of the game sponsor. That meatball sub be real good right now. Curveball misses upstairs, ball 1. Picks the player of the game, and we award that each game. 1 ball, no strikes, rolling. 1 out here in the inning. We trail 6-2. Down and away, but a strike called. Interesting. We'll take it. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Foul tip, actually strike 2 now. One ball, 2 strikes to your 1 out batter. Right hand batting, Caden Lyle for the Pioneers, who lead at 6-2 here in the 4th. Downstairs, count levels of 2-2. Slagwood first, Holtzclaw at second, Chambers at short, Whitehead at third, Hooks behind the plate. Meadows in left, Buckles in center, and Blevins in right. 2-2 pitch, inside a tie ball 3. So full count now to your one-out batter. Here comes the foul pitch. Rolling, long look in. He'll bring it. Swing and a miss. Doubles to Western Supply, strikeout. There's 2 down. Rollins' 33rd of the season. Our last broadcast, you remember, back a week or so ago, he had 10 strikeouts. So Rollins got 2 here. He'll go to work on 4. He lit us up with a 3-run bomb here over the right field fence. A.J. Ford with power. He will go to work against Roland. Roland, and a strike called. We're trying to put him out in order for the first time in the ball game. As I said, we'll continue to say it's the best 10 and 16 team in the state. They can play. 0-1 pitch and strike 2 called. No balls and 2 strikes now. Your 2-out batter, A.J. Ford. Rolling to the belt. Jackson brings it, and it's upstairs 1-2. Hooks it, set up on the outside part of the plate. One ball and 2 strikes. Bryson rolling. Gets his sign from JD. Takes a big deep breath. Brings it outside. Count levels of 2-2. Cool place to call the game. Love calling them down there. You can see on the screen, you got a great vantage point right about home plate. The only thing that's different from years past, used to be a little hole right there in between the 2 windows. You would run a crowd mic in there, but they sheetrocked the. But back in the day when Gary Bradley was your PA man, had a little hole right there between the 2 windows. We'd stick a microphone right there where the fan is and get some crowd noise. Full count, rolling. 3-2 pitch, here it comes. And as they swing, and a miss, strike him out. Put him out in order, 1, 2, 3. We played 4. We got to work that out for us. We trail 6-2. We head to the 5th inning. You're watching 9th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
Going to the 5th inning, we trail 6-2. The sand and hourglass starting to come through a little bit. We got to make a move here. Starts with Holtzclaw. First pitch, swing, and a miss from Marshall. Grounded out to shortstop to end the 2nd inning. He's only at bat of the ball game. Cyclones trail 6-2 here. 0-1 pitch. Down and away, 1-1. As we said, we have lost 2 out of our last 3. 1-1 pitch to Holtzclaw, and it's to the backstop. Crockett's lost 2 in a row, but they've won 6 out of the last 10, so everybody's getting ready for the tournament next week. Wednesday's a playing game. Thursday, we start the process to move into the postseason play. Holtzclaw, the freshman, one of our 16 freshmen on the team. 3-1 pitch. Ground ball. Man, it'll be in for a base hit to left field. Holtzclaw gets a leadoff single for the freshman. Starts the 5th inning with the orange and black trailing by 4. We go to the top of the order with Braden Buckles. A strikeout and a ground out. He's over 2. Coach Corn going to a battery of signals down the third base line. First-year coach, having a heck of a year. Replacing Coach P. Throw to first, back in, a little close. Roseslaw. First pitch down the right field line. Could be trouble. Eastland going back to go get it, and he waltz up against the wall. It bounced around. Rounding third, coming, or second, will cover the third. Holtzclaw in with a double is Braden Buckles. Back-to-back base hits, and Buckles laced that one, and that'll get Coach Miller out of the dugout real quick. So Braden Buckles with a big-time double for the Cyclones, and for Buckles, that's two-bagger number 4 of the season and number 52 of the year for the Cyclones. Brings up Roland, so Bryson gets a chance to help his calls here. The infield's pulled in and talking about it. 6-2, we're in the fifth inning. First two on board, we're at second and third. Holtzclaw with a single, going to third with a double by Buckles. He didn't miss a home run by much in that deep drive to right field. Here's Bryson Roland now. Roland with a chance to do damage here with men on base to help his cause as a pitcher in relief of starter Carter Reese. Rice brings it. Roland and a strike call. Nice pitch. Took something off and cut the outside corner. Crockett's getting bullpen activity started down the left field line. Fly ball, left field, should be deep enough to tag him. Holtzclaw waits on the catch, tags, comes in, RBI. Nice job by Roland, does his job. A sac fly, RBI to left field, a plate in from third. Marshall Holtzclaw 6-3. One out, RBI for Roland. It's now Slagle's turn. Bryson Roland, RBI number 10 of the season for Roland. Here's Reds, what are you going to do? Pitch outside, ball one. 6-3 now. Time is called as Rhett will talk to Coach Corn and catcher will talk to pitcher. One out, one on, and one in here. We've clicked off another digit. We're down now 3 instead of 4. On the sac fly RBI by Bryson Roland. Slagle home run balls 2 this year. Be nice to smoke one right here. We saw him smoke one out of the ballpark at River Rider Stadium earlier this season. 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Center field, breaking back and breaking in, and high towering pop, and there's 2 down here. Red flies out to the center fielder 2-way. Now it's Bugs' turn. He's a single and 2 tries here. A single and pop out and foul ground to the third baseman Greenway. So a run on 2 base hits this inning for the Cyclones. We're down 3 here in the 5th inning. And a pitch upstairs around the eyes. Good eye by Bugs. Ball 1. As we said earlier, his RBI total doubles everybody else on the team. He's got 30. The closest one is Hooks with 15. He's had a heck of a year. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Give a name Steven. He goes by Bugs. One ball, one strike. Went in and 2 out of the inning. Bugs shoots it down the right field line. Could be trouble. Jammed him. Easterling will drift towards the right field line, make the catch. Inning over for the Cyclones. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. We'll leave one. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. We trail 6-3. You're watching 9th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Ford of Elizabethton Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
So here's the deal. An opportunity presented itself for me to come check the dealership out. They said it might be for sale. My wife, my mother-in-law, both of my sisters happened to come last September, and we ended up at the Covered Bridge event. And we just thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it was a blast. We weren't planning on being there for that. It just so happened the time that we came, the Covered Bridge event was going on, and we just loved it. We loved the community. We loved the energy, the vibe, and we felt like it would be a great opportunity for us to serve the community. Because every time I look at a store, I always look at how could we improve the community, how could we create jobs, how could we improve the business. And the upside was so tremendous in the Elizabethton community. I just felt like we could come make a big difference, and we've been able to do it.
You have. Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. Social media, how do we find you?
So Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're everywhere. And we're ready to serve the community, sell cars, and make some happy customers.
Amen. What's the hours you're open, sir?
So we're open at 7:37 in service, and we're open at 8:30 in sales. We stay open until 7.
Our title sponsor, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit T-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. Bottom of the 5th inning, Cyclones trail 6-3. Rolling. The rolling 1-2 pitch downstairs to Greenway. Been on base twice, hit batsman a single, scored both times. He's touched home 2 of the 6 times Crockett's done it tonight. They lead at 6-3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Two-two pitch. It's inside, ball 3. No strike 3 called. Slow to make that call, but it counts, and we'll take it. 35th strikeout of the season for Bryson Rowland, now tied with Slagle for team leadership. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 4th strikeout of relief now. Here's Easterling. Stairs, ball 1. Easterling a walk and a single run scored here. We're in the bottom of the 5th. We trail 6-3. Number 1 team in the conference, number 9 in the state. On the ropes right now. We have 2 more at-bats, weather permitting. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch for Rowland. Took it down inside, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike to the right-hand batting right fielder for the Pioneers. Tomorrow night, 4:40 airtime from the stadium. Tennessee High coming to town. 1-1 pitch. Upstairs, 2-1. Sometimes we get scores and sometimes we can't from other games. See if we might be able to get an update on what's going on out yonder in Irwin. And it's a strike call. Nope. This says Tennessee High 14-8, Unicoi County 16-9 the record, so no score on that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rolling. Brings it. Pops him up, back out of play. So Rowlandson's coming on for the starter, Carter Reese. Has struck out Street, struck out Lyle, struck out Ford, has struck out Greenway. That's the heart of the lineup. 2-2 pitch, and it's inside. I got to wait to see if he makes the call. It's full count now. Three balls and 2 strikes to your 1-out batter. Here comes the pale pitch, and it's foul back. One of the 2 Easterling boys playing. The other one is Lucas. This is the right fielder, and Lucas is the left fielder for the Pioneers tonight. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. 5th inning, we trail 6-3. Rowland delivers, and it's a look out, rope. Hits off the front brick wall, the Pioneer dugout. I got him back off the wall. It's about 4.5, 5 feet, about 4.5 feet tall. Scattered him off that brick wall. It's a foul ball, of course. 2 runs in the second for Crockett, 4 big ones. And another foul back. 4 big ones in the third. Keyed by a 3-run shot by A.J. Ford for the Pioneers. To get out of here in a hurry. Three balls, 2 strikes. Rolling, ready to bring it again. Bryson delivers. Shoots it foul, third base side. I would assume, purely an assumption, that tomorrow we'll see Rhett Slagle against Tennessee High at home. Coach Corn told me today on the Tom Taylor Sports Show he was going to tinker a little bit with the starting rotation. He did. He put Reese out there as a freshman, got him 3 or 4 innings. That'll help us down the road. Full count again, 3-2 pitch. Fouls off another pitch. Easterling being a tough customer for the Crockett Pioneers. Tim Rasnick, Richard Peterson, Jeannie Chambers, Tom and Mandy Holly, Richard Whitson, John Thornton, Roland, 3-2 pitch, upstairs, ball 4, lost him. One out, one on. Hello to Patsy Lyons, Melissa Buys, Robin Scott Fritz, Will Norman, Molly Glover. Our director of schools, RV watching, Krista Lynn. Hello, Krista, how you doing? Mary Rome, Eddie Kraft. Roland brings it down the way, ball 1 to the designated hitter, Nolan Jones. A walk and reached on the air by Reese, the pitcher, early in the ball game. Jonathan Morton, Joe Cunningham, Matt Gagley. Sheena Hensley, some folks watching, 1-0 pitch. Strike call, Denise, good pitch down the way. 1-1. Jared Sheffield, Sheena Hensley, Amy Lowe, Liz Johnson, thank you all so much for watching. Back tomorrow with Tennessee High game. 1-1 pitch, swing and a foul. Playing game next Wednesday at Thomas Stadium at East Tennessee State. We will play next Thursday. We were told today by Coach Corn. Next Thursday, the opening game of the tournament for us. Wednesday's the playing game. That'll be between East and somebody. It won't be us. 1-2 pitch, and hunkering him down. Count even to 2-2. Hello, Sunday Gabriel and Lynn Barnett, Liz Johnson, Cole, Joyce Camaro, Rolando Comano, and London Taylor. 2-2 pitch, fouls the back, jammed him. London Taylor had a powder blue dress on yesterday at church, had everybody talking. Lots of compliments from my little buddy. Hello, Whitney Blevins, how you doing, lady? Kenneth Keene. Misty Taylor down in Georgia watching. Whitney Blevins watching. 2-2 pitch, rolling. Runner at first, brings it. Swing, and he flagged at it. Strikeout swinging. 2 down, strikeout number 36 now. He's the club leader for Bryson Rowland, and number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the ball game. He'll go to work on Gabe Story. Jenny Daughtery watching. Amy Bowens. Swing and a miss. Here's her name, Cherry Colby. 0-1 pitch, Rollins got a runner at first, 2 out in the inning. Downstairs, good block by Hooks. Looking to the Cyclones' 6th inning, we're down 3 right now. You'll see Bugs Meadows. Check that. You'll see J.D. Hooks. Justin Whitehead and Jack Blevins coming up. Down 3 with an orange and black comeback mode here. The number 1 team in the league, number 9 in the state on the ropes right now. Here's one foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Daniel Reagan, David Novak, Paul Daly. Hello, sir. How are you? Cheryl Sprague, Ricky Terry, Amy Davis, Eric Lepper. Here's a foul back. Went down to the well to get it. Colin Nidaper. Hello to you, sir. Marcia Exum, James Hubbard. A lot of new names. Charles Tate, Rick Van Gundy, Gay Copeland, and let me give you one more here. Charles Tate. Thank you all for watching. 1-2 pitch, bringing it inside and tight. It evens up with 2-2. Greenway strikeout, walk. He's over first. As Easterling strikeout Jones, and it's a 2-2 count here on your 2-out batter. Game story here in the Crockett 5th inning. We trail 6-3. 2-2 pitch, Roland wants to bring it and does, and it's a fly ball to center field. Buckles breaking back about 10 steps. Routine fly ball. Inning over. Cyclones will go to the 6th. We're down 3. We trail 6-3. You're watching 9th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. We go to the 6th inning. Your 5-inning totals. Crockett, unofficially, Crockett goes 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors, left 4. Cyclones 3 runs on 7 hits. They stranded 1 and they committed 1 error, and they stranded 4. We roll into the 6th inning. It's J.D. Hooks, Justin Whitehead, and Jack Blevins, 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup. It's the starter, Eli Rice, little Barry Lawrence, Daniel Bishop, Jan King, Lance Kaufman, Donna Townsend, hello, Coach T. Glenn Bennett, Cade Davis. First pitch, Rice, fly ball right field. Breaking back, Eastland going back, and he's not going to get it to it up against the wall. JD's got one. Hooks has got two. And leadoff stand-up double for JD Hooks. Off the bottom of the wall, deep right field. Eastland plays it off the wall, and Hooks with his second back-to-back double the ball game, number 10 of the season for JD. And base hit number 8 for the Cyclones. This brings up Whitehead, who's due. He's flying out to right, flying out to center, hit it hard both times to right-hand people. So Hooks gets his second of the ball game, his 10th double tonight. Or I'm sorry, second of the night, 10 double of the season for JD. Here's Whitehead. First pitch, ground ball in the hole. He'll have to back in, have to hurry. Infield base hit. All hands are safe. They play back to second base, trying to pick him off, and they'll say he's in safe. So he got the first two on board, nobody out, brings the tying run to the plate here. So double by Hooks, infield hit. Ground ball in the hole, backhanded, couldn't do anything with it, and infield base hit for Whitehead. We've got him on board now. Here steps up the tying run to the plate in the top of the 6th inning. For Jack Blevins, who's 2 for 2 with 2 RBI singles. Squares the bunt, pulls the back, throw down to third. He's in with a stolen base. Double steal. We go to second and third. Aggressive on the bases for Mike Corn. Cyclones. We're down to second and third. Nobody out. Here comes the orange and black comeback right here. So Jack Blevins, 2 for 2. RBI single to left field in the second and drove home a run. That RBI single to right field in the fourth. Chance to do damage here. Second and third. Nobody out in the 6th inning. We're down 3. And it's down and away. Good eye by Blevins. It's 2-0. On deck will be Evan Chambers. Eli Rice rocks and brings it. 2-0 pitch. Blevins swings and rips it and fouls in the backstop. 2-1. Jack, one of our footballers. But you'll be here before you know it. I'm telling you. It just clicks on and on and on. 123 days for kickoff. This is 3-1. It really is hard to believe. It's hard to believe we're getting ready. We're talking Mother's Day in 2 weeks. It seemed like the other day was Valentine's Day. 3-1 pitch. Here it comes. Blevins, and he hits a ground ball back to the pitcher. He'll look him back to third and throw to first and got him. Nice play by Eli Rice. Came right back to him. He looked him back at third, goes to first. 1-3 in the put-out, round number 1. Run to stay put. It's Evan Chambers' turn. Evan with a single, 2 tries. Infield base hit with a freshman and flew out to center field to end the 4th inning. Russell Welch, hello to you. Roger Snell, Angie Taylor, Gay Whitson, Dalton Lester, Joey Marino, Clark Wallace. Bunch of yous watching. Thank you. Terry Childers. Our cameraman is Tucker Lee Taylor. Thomas Conley, thank you, sir. See what Chambers can do here. A chance to knock in a run or 2. Here's the pitch. And a swing ran in on him. Strike 1. Evan Chambers batting .263. Knocked in 1 run this season. So here'd be a good time. There's 190 feet away for him if he can deliver. 0-1 pitch. There's a fly ball. He rips it down the right field line and back it out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. Holtzlaw on deck here. We're in the 6th inning. We trail 6-3. Tying run to the plate in the form of Evan Chambers. Hooks down at third. Out at second is Whitehead. Pivotal part of this ball game right here in the 6th inning. We're down 3. Tying run to the plate. 0-2 pitch. Fly ball. Base hit to left field. Chambers does his job. 1 run scores. Here comes the relay. Here comes the play. The play is going to be offline. He's in, and Evan Chambers does his job. That freshman with a 2-run single. Evan Chambers, the freshman, delivers for the Cyclones. Scoring Hooks. Scoring Whitehead. It's 6-5, and Chambers out at second with a clutch 2-run single for the freshman. Here's Marshall Holtzclaw now. Meeting the mound with the Crockett coach, and the infield pulled in to talk about it. But again, our third base hit of the inning. And Evan Chambers does big-time damage. Went to the pitch. He jammed him. He shoots into left field. Looks like Rice is going to be lifted and see where he will go. Looks like maybe center field. There's a break in the action. Tying run out at second base. Only one out here in the sixth. The orange and black comeback is on. We're down 6-5. We'll be right back after this. You're watching 9th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Folks in Port Travis Deli, it's football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward said. So Friday night, going to the ball game, come by and get your sandwiches. Tell us how you can help us.
Hey, just give us a call, 543-6128, and tell us what you like. White dark bread, we've got ham, turkey, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami, make a good steak sandwich. You want some chicken salad, some pickles and eggs. You know, if you just want a snack, some people just like to snack at the ball game, don't really want to eat a big meal. We can take care of that for you. We got chips and drinks if you want to pack your cooler or whatever. Got anything you need.
Yep, 543-6128 is what you call, or the number you call, and he'll have it ready for you. So if you're heading to the game, how much time should we allow you to get them ready?
Usually about 10 to 15 minutes is a pretty good time.
Yep, 10 or 15 minutes.
About 10 to 15 minutes, we'll take care of you.
Yep, ready to go. 543-6128. Again, it will be an excellent, excellent opportunity to come by and get some great food.
Yep, love to serve you.
Love to serve you, absolutely. How do you find us on social media?
We got a Facebook page. You can look us up there, leave us some feedback, give us a like.
Yep. Friday night football, Saturday football, whenever you need sandwiches, here's the place to come. Port Travis Deli, 543-6128, one of our great sponsors here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Orange and black comeback is on. We've got 2 in here. Only 1 out, a tie run out of second by the clutch. Evan Chambers, a freshman, big 2-run single. Here's Marshall Holtzclaw, the freshman. We got a young baseball team. Wow. Holtzclaw, again, a freshman. Chambers, a freshman. Our starting pitcher, Carter Reese, was a freshman. Marcus Greenway, by the way, now on the mound. This kid can throw BBs. Hard throwing right-hander. So we're going to double-check the defense. He was playing at third, so we've got to see Rice stays in the game. I saw him trot out to center field. So there's a change down at third, obviously, because Greenway's now pitching. Center fielder is now at shortstop, and Rice goes to center. Okay. Here's Marshall Holtzclaw. Tie run out of second, 1 out of the 6th inning. We trail 6-5. We were down 6-1. We've scratched and clawed from Mike Horn's baseball team, and we're here. We're in it now. Only 1 out, top of the order on deck here. Here's Holtzclaw in the 9-hole. Again, a run, single scored run and grounded out to short to end the inning back in the second. Chambers coming to, nope, broke, bunt, third base, foul ball. Chambers bluffed to come and stopped to see if he was going to drop that bunt third base side and did not. It went foul on Marshall Holtzclaw. Top of the order, Braden Buckles on deck here. Love Mike Horn. He was on the show today, man. He is intense. He even said in Chick-fil-A, he's intense. Wow. Tomorrow, Tennessee High coming to town, to our place. 4:40 airtime. Come out and support these kids. 0-1 pitch. Down the way, and it bounces the backstop, and the pass ball down to third comes Chambers. First misfire of the ball game for the catcher. It kicks to the backstop on a pass ball down to third. Chambers, and the tying run 90 feet away now, with 1 out of the inning. Obviously, the infield will be pulled in for the plate, and understandably so. Holtzclaw can make any kind of contact in a 1-1 count. We got ourselves a tie ball game here. Greenway brings it. Down and away. Good eye, Holtzclaw, the freshman. 2-1. Greenway delivers 2-1 pitch, and he swings and misses, and count levels to 2-2. 90 feet away is the time run of this ball game here for the Elizabethton Cyclones in the top of the 6th inning. Greenway, 2-2 pitch. Holtzclaw shoots in right field. That will fall for a base hit. He does it. The freshman. He'll take one. He'll go for two. He'll go to second. Head first. Slides an RBI double for Marshall Holtzclaw and a tie ball game. The freshman rifles one down the right field line. Great throw. Easterling back in with a head first line. Holtzclaw with the doubles, an RBI double, and added to that, and we got a tie ball game. Marshall Holtzclaw delivers in that 9 spot. The freshman with a big game-tying double to play Chambers from third. Here's the top of the order now for Braden Buckles. So a go-ahead run out at second base, only one out of the inning here for the Cyclones. Bringing it. Buckles. Here's a throw down to third. He's in with a stolen base. Holtzclaw. So Marshall Holtzclaw delivers in that 9 spot. His second RBI of the season, his second double of the season. Pops him up, Buckles, backing out of play. So the go-ahead run now. 90 feet away. 6-6 tie in the 6th inning for the Cyclones. Wow, what a gut check for our baseball team down here. Down for the count, 6-1. We've tied it up. 0-2 pitch, still only one out. Infield pulled in. Buckles swings. Strikeout, throw down to first. They got him, and there's 2 away now. Strikeout swinging. Buckles, 2 out of the inning. It's Bryson Rowland's turn. His strikeout hit a rope to Greenway, who was playing third down at third base in the 3rd inning. Obviously made a great spear to stop it. It was a base hit all the way, robbed him. And a great defensive play by the third baseman. In the 3rd, had a sac for RBI, his 10th ribby of the season. Checks ready to go, and he did strike. No, the appeal to the field umpire said he did not. One ball, no strikeout, 2 out batter. Go ahead, run down at third in the 6th inning, 6-6 tie now. Greenway, relief of Rice. Greenway, now time is called. 1 ball, no strikes. 3 runs on 4 big hits of this baseball team here in this inning. Cyclones have scrapped back to tie it up. Downstairs to the backstop. Here comes the go-ahead run. He's in with a pass ball. Got past the catcher and in from third is Holtzclaw. We've taken the lead now. 7-6 Cyclones in the 6th inning. Base is clear now. I'm looking at the 2 baggers of the ballgame. Hooks has got 2. Buckles has 1. And Holtzclaw has 1. We have 4 doubles in the ballgame for the Cyclones. 7 runs and 11 base hits. We've taken the lead after trailing 6-1. Outside and upstairs, good eye by Bryson Rowland, who has been on fire on the mound in relief of Carter Reese. 3-0 pitch. Downstairs, ball 4 and outside, ball 4 on 4. Rowland will get a free pass. Via the Walker Schlegel. 2 pop outs and a strikeout for Red. He's due. Always at-bat rituals is take his bat and draw a cross in this dirt. Pitching, Schlegel taking, and it's downstairs, ball 1. Hello, Jeff. Hello. Swing and a miss, throw down to second, and he is easily in with a stolen base. That's an offline throw, and in with a head first slide, dust flying everywhere. Is a stolen base for Bryson Rowland. Hello, Mike's Goodpaster. Joe Ambrose, Joey Maples, Angie Taylor. Cyclones 2 out. They have rallied to take the lead here in the 6th inning. This is a strike call. It's a wicked pitch from here. That was a great breaking ball by Greenway and froze him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Greenway delivers downstairs. Good eye by Schlegel. Count evens up with 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs and 4 big ones in the inning. We've taken the lead 7-6 here. In the top of the 6th. No, we'll step on the mound. Hello to Peggy Grindstaff. Hello to Tracy Baus, B-A-U-S. Paula Collins. 7-6 Cyclones now in the 6th inning. Bringing it. Fly ball, left field, hits pretty well. Going back, and he'll make the catch. Hit it deep, about 370 to get it out of here. Hit about 360. Deep fly ball for Schlegel, but that's the inning. For the Cyclones, for Elizabethton, 4 runs on 4 base hits. No errors, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. We've taken lead back. We lead at 7-6. You're watching 9th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Now this from the place will be tomorrow. Big John's Closeouts.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Cyclones take the lead back, but it's far from over. Bottom of the 6th inning. Nolan Street, Carson Bradburn in the top of the order. Lucas Easterling against Bryson Rowland, who struck out 5 so far. In relief of the starter, Carter East first pitch, a swing and a miss. So Nolan Street with a sac fly RBI and a strikeout. Got picked off out at second base from Reese to Chambers earlier in the ballgame. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. Rolling out of the bullpen, really effective out here. He has come on and given up 1 hit, a double by Bradburn, who's on deck. That's been hit. He struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. He's an 0-2 count here. Well, number 6, and it misses downstairs, 1-2. Our strikeout sponsors, Double C Western Supply. Mother's Day right around the corner. Got a full line of new clothes from Mom coming in. It's the Cowboy Store and More in Elizabethton. Rolling 1-2 pitch, and it's inside, downstairs, 2-2. Wrangler shorts for the ladies. Wrangler Bespoke jeans, B-E-S-P-O-K-E, Bespoke jeans for the ladies, both boot cut and flare. 2-2 pitch, rolling out, time's called. Right there on Railroad Street. And Elizabethton, Double C Western Supply, the Cowboy Store and More, our great strikeout sponsor. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it back. We're in the 6th inning. We've gained the lead back. We lead at 7-6 here in the bottom of the 6th. Hello, David Kahn. Hello to Augustus Smith. Hello to Ty Williams, Orville Simpson, Charlene Ray. The misses are not by much. Full count now. Lori Beatman, Cynthia Patton, Dickie Clark, hello, sir. Full count. Roland gets his sign from J.D. Hooks, pours the plateward, and it's a fly ball to right field. Jack Blevins gives chase, and it will fall for a base hit. It'll bounce around out there. He's got one. He's got two. He's in with a stand-up double for Nolan Street. Nice piece of hitting. Went with the pitch and drops it down the right field corner. Chasing Blevins. Gave it a good run. Got it back in a hurry. That is the second double of the ball game for Crockett, and the man who got the other one's coming up right now, Bradburn. So just like that, Crockett's got the lead man out at second. That brings Coach Corn out immediately to talk to his infield and his pitcher, who again is Bryson Rowland. Gives us a chance to step away. Be right back. Everyone, our great sponsors, Food City. You are watching Elizabethton ninth-ranked Cyclone baseball.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh, I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
Meeting the mound's over. Here we go. Tie run out at second. Nobody out for Bradburn, who had a double, his only plate appearance back in the third inning. Throwing, squares the bunting, and it's a strike call. Reached out to make contact, pulls it back with a strike, charging from first to Schlegel. Cyclones lead at 7-6. Tie run out there at second against the best 10-16 baseball team I've seen. This Crockett team can play, I'm telling you. 0-1 pitch to the number 9 batter, the catcher, Bradburn. Delivers, and it's downstairs. Good block by J.D. Hooks. Carson Bradburn, the catcher for the Crockett Pioneers. Blevins giving him a lot of room down the right field line. A lot of territory out there to the left-hand batter. 1-1 pitch, and it's a swing. And a miss, 1-2. Hello, Molly Glover and Hugh Camp. Thank you all for watching. It's a good one right here. Tie run out at second. Hello, Amy Wilson. Hello, Ames. How you doing, lady? Tanya Barnes. How you, Tanya? 1-2 pitch. Bryson Rowland gets his sign, brings it, and it's downstairs. Good block. Not by much, and it's even up at 2-2. Top of the order on deck here. Lead run on. Out at second base, the tying run on. Nobody out here in the sixth inning. We lead at 7-6. We trailed at 1.6-1. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nope. I thought he struck him out. Hit his glove. All right, he stays alive. So he stays alive here at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rowland checks him out at second again, dancing around. 2-2 pitch. And it's upstairs, ball 3. Full count now to Bradburn, the catcher, on deck, top of the order. We're in the bottom of the 6th and a dandy. 7-6 Cyclones. We played 4 in the top, but here they come right back as a good ball club would. And here they got the time run out of second with nobody out. Rolling. Full count, here it comes, and it's strike 3 called. And there's 1 out. That's strikeout number 6 now. Number 37 of the season, number 6 for Bryson Rowland here in his relief appearance. Top of the order, we go to Lucas Easterling. He's lined out. He's in a fielder's choice and popped out. He's 0 for 3. 1 out, 1 on. Tying run out at second in the 6th inning of a dandy. Swing and a check swing dribble to foul, third base side. He topped it a bit. Strike one. Mike Diggins, how you doing, sir? Hugh Camp, David Campbell, Brenda Compton, thank you all for watching. Blaine Morrison, Dickie Clark. 0-1 pitch upstairs, and it's 1-1. Good ball game. Manuel Rogers, Greg Irwin. Bottom of the sixth, Cyclones played at 4 to take the lead after trailing 6-1. We lead at 7-6 now. But the time run out at second, only one out for the top of the order Easterling. Ground ball, chopper to Whitehead. Looking back, throw, and did he get him? He did. Nice play. Great job by Whitehead, even better by Slagle. On the dig out, there's 2 down. That's a heck of a play at first, and the dig out by Red Slagle. 5-3 on the put out, 2 away. Here's Caden Lyle. Lyle with a single and 3 tries for the Pioneer shortstop. Rolling. 1 out away from getting out of danger here. Pitch is downstairs. It's a strike call to the knees. Wow. That was a generous strike call there. That looked like a ball to me. We'll take it. No balls and a strike. Rolling to the belt. Checks him out at second, brings it. And it's downstairs, almost the same place. That's the ball. 1-1. My point made. Kerry Cooley, hello to you. Marilyn Fisher, Bill Childers. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning in a dandy. 7-6 Cyclones. And it's inside and misses 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike who continues. A.J. Ford, who's had the big blow, the big 3-run shot. He's on deck. 2 balls and a strike. Tells you how good this tournament's going to be next week. 2-1 pitch, inside and tight, 3-1. Playing game on Wednesday of next week, and then the tournament starts, everything at Thomas Stadium in East Tennessee State. What a show place for a tournament. Last time we were there, if you remember, it was a Logan Estep walk-off. We're heading to state tournament win over Gibbs. Corey Russell scored from third to win it on a walk-off run, producing single to right field back in the day by Logan Estep at Thomas Stadium at East Tennessee State. Got us on down to the state tournament, beating a really good Gibbs team that night. And if you're a baseball fan, Thomas Stadium's a really cool place to watch a baseball game. They're doing a great job designing that stadium for the Buccaneer baseball team. 3-2 pitch, and it's strike 3 called. He knew it. Bryson Rowland loves it, and so do the Cyclones. They freeze him. That's the inning. No runs on a hit. The double got wasted. No errors, and 1 man left. They've stranded 5. We played 6. We'll come right back with more. We go to the 7th inning of the dandy. It's not over yet. Your score after 6, Cyclones 7, Crockett 6. You're watching 9th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit T-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. We go to the 7th, and the barn burner don't go away because this one's far from over. Crockett again. It's been a one-run game both times we played them this year, 10-9 and 7-6. Here we are, it's a one-run game again. Again, as I've said, you look at this team, it's the best, in my opinion, 10-16 team around anywhere. They can play. They are a good baseball team, and so are we. Bugs Meadows will lead things off here. Bugs is singling 3 tries here in the ball game. So here's Bugs. Top of the 7th, we lead by 1. We could use a couple more the way this Crockett team plays. Greenway, in relief of Eli Rice, brings it. First pitch is Bugs, is strike called, and the 7th inning's underway here. Well, it looks like we may get out of here before the raindrops come. They say it's coming. Meadows, 4 homers and 30 RBIs. This one down the way, good eye, and it's 1-1 to Bugs. Batting .364 coming in. Meadows a single, a pop out and 5 ground, a fly out to center. 1 for 3. This one downstairs, 2-1. Greenway works quickly. Top of the 7th, Cyclones lead at 7-6 in a dandy. Both teams had 4-run innings tonight. Bugs, the man who had 3 home runs last week in that one game with 6 RBIs up the East. We had 4 runs in the third. They had 4 runs. Or they had 4 runs in the third. We had 4 runs. Greenway brings the 2-1 pitch. Swing. On a miss, 2-2. We had 4 runs in that last frame. 4 runs and 4 hits. I wouldn't want to play Crockett in the tournament. I can tell you that. They can play. I'm telling you, they're a good baseball team. 3-2 pitch. And it's downstairs. Ball 4. Bugs draws leadoff walk. Here's Hooks. All he's done is had 2 doubles tonight. Number 9 and 10 of the season. Stole a base and scored twice. Pretty good day at the office for the junior catcher. They'll pay a lot of attention now over at first to Bugs Meadows, who's got some speed. They don't want him out of the second scoring position. And a 1-run ball game here in the 7th. Hello to the pride of Pensacola Florida Watch. Hello, Rick. How you doing down in Pensacola, buddy? Emmanuel Rogers and Robert Shuford and Donna Treadway and Valerie Winslow. David Campbell. Terry Davis. Some of the folks watching, thank you. Lead man on here in the top of the 7th and an nail-biter. 7-6, bringing it. Taking it down the way, ball 1. Tennessee High playing Unicoi County tonight. That was a big out in Irwin. As I said at the outset of the broadcast, a lot of ifs. If we win this tonight and Tennessee High would win tonight at Unicoi, we'll play for the conference championship tomorrow. And that's a lot of ifs, of course. 1-0 pitch downstairs to the backstop. Got away from the catcher down to second. On the pass ball goes Bugs Meadows. So down to second base now for J.D. Hooks. Doubles 9 and 10 of the season for the junior. And went with the pitch both times and drove down to the right field corner, and Easterling is backed up. He continues to back up a couple of steps in right field. Inside and tight, bows him back, and it's 3-0. On deck will be Justin Whitehead. We're in the 7th inning, 7-6 Cyclones, and a good one here. Love calling games out here. This is a cool place. Great venue, great place to sit and broadcast, and they treat you nice, too. 3-0 pitch, and it's a strike call. Good pitch, off speed, 3-1. Greenway to the belt, brings it, 3-1. Swing and a miss, ran in on full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes, top of the 7th. Big insurance run out there at second if you can get him around. Greenway, full count, here it comes. Reaches out and pooches it, foul first base side, and it's going to be backing out of play. Go back in now, be J.D. Hooks. Three-two pitch. Shot it back up the middle. Base hit to center field. He'll produce. Bugs around third. Here comes the throw. He'll come in standing, and it's a 8-6 ball game. Ball gets by the catcher down to second. The throw goes into center field, and Hooks is at second. RBI single for J.D. He is 3 for 4. And a ribby for the junior catcher. That's a huge scoring from second. Bugs, big insurance run. It's 8-6. And it continues now for Whitehead. So for J.D. Hooks in the RBI department of the season, that is number 16 for J.D. Hooks. Tucker and I were talking about players of the game. There's about 4 guys tonight. I can't give sandwiches to everybody. You'll go out of business. But there's 3 or 4 kids that really played well. There's a strike call to Whitehead. Fly out to center, fly out to right, and an infield base hit and scored a run, solo base for Whitehead. Still nobody out in the 7th inning. We're up 2 now, 8-6. Greenway brings it, and downstairs, it is noted that Eli Rice really pitched a great ball game tonight for Crockett. And he ran out of gas. He was lifted for Greenway, but Eli, got to give him props. He pitched a darn good ball game for Crockett when he was in there. He's now playing center field. 1-1 count, 1 out, 1 in, 8-6 Cyclones in the 7th. Greenway brings it. Backhanded, good job by Bradburn. Gets away just enough to coming down to third. Is J.D. Hooks. 90 feet away now. Coach Miller will call time, go out and pull in his infield and talk it over. 8-6. Nobody out here in the inning. Check the scoreboard. 5th inning, Cleveland leads the Yankees 5-0. 3rd inning, Detroit's doubled up San Diego 4-2. 4th inning, Miami leads the Reds 2-0. In the middle of the 2nd, the Mets lead the Phillies 1-0 for a battle for first place in the East. In the 2nd inning, the Cardinals and the Braves are scoreless in the 2nd. The Braves have won 3 in a row. The Cardinals have lost 4 in a row. And one final from earlier today. New man on the mound now for Crockett. Boston doubles up the White Sox, who are a bad baseball team. They're 5-17. Whew. So, break in the action. We'll see who this young man is. It's a righty, and he'll come in to pitch. 3rd pitcher used tonight by Coach Miller. Cyclones lead it. Still nobody out. A big insurance run in and one more down 90 feet away. Let's see if we can bring him around. We'll find out right after our quick break for the Readers or Winners promo. You're watching 9th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Readers are winners. Hi, this is Tom Taylor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. I'm a huge proponent on the importance of reading. I firmly believe it's the key to being successful, being the best reader you can be. And so in partnership with Elizabethton City Schools and the Betsy Book Bus, it's the Readers are Winners Reading Challenge. At the end of this 9 weeks, the top 50 readers based on minutes read from each of the 3 elementary schools, East Side, Harold McCormick, West Side, will get and win Tom Taylor Sports Show Readers are Winners t-shirts, plus be featured on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Reading is so important. In fact, Walt Disney said, it is books that are the key to the wide world. If you can't do anything else, read all that you can. Albert Einstein said, if you're going to get anywhere in life, you have to read a lot of books. And Margaret Fuller simply said, today a reader, tomorrow a leader. It's the Readers are Winners Book Challenge on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, Elizabethton City Schools, and the Betsy Book Bus. Here's some folks who also believe in the importance of reading. Ready to go, Dalton Garvin, the 3rd pitcher used by Coach Miller tonight for Crockett, and he'll go to work on Justin Whitehead. First pitch, he goes down the well and pops him up in right field. Eastman comes in about 10 steps. Will the runner tag? Let's see, he does. Here comes the throw. He'll stop him about 3 steps down the line. So Hooks will stay at 3rd, and it's 1 away in the inning now. Fly ball by Whitehead. So Garver does his job with the first batter. 1 away for Jack Blevins. Blevins 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs. The definite player of the game candidate. Chambers on deck with a 2-run single. Holtzclaw behind him with an RBI double. And a pitch down the way, ball 1. If you're looking ahead for the Crockett 7th inning, they'll bring up the heart of the order, Ford, Greenway, and Caden Easterling. Top of the 7th, infield pulled in a big run in here. 1 out, 1 on, 1 in. And it's a strike call. Nice pitch by Garvin. Caught the inside corner to Jack Blevins, and it's 1-1. As we said, 123 days till Cyclone football kicks off. Wow. 1-1 pitch. Shoots it to right field. Down the right field line. Could be trouble. It falls for a base hit. Blevins 3 for 3. Another RBI for Jack Blevins. In from third is Hooks. Little blooper in behind first base. Ford gave it didn't have really enough oomph on it to stay up there long enough to catch up to it. Falls in for a run-producing single for Jack Blevins. He's 3 for 4 and 3 RBIs. I'd say Jack will probably get him a sandwich from Poor Trap Deli and a free buffet from Pizza Inn. In fact, I know he will. Here's the throw over. Here's Chambers. Chambers with a big 2-run single last inning when his 4 runs come in. So Jack Blevins in that 7th spot, 3 for 4, 3 RBIs. Wow. What a night for number 5. 1-1 pitch. Upstairs, good eye, Chambers. So Chambers, a freshman. Holtzclaw on deck, a freshman. Our starting pitcher today, a freshman. We had 16 freshmen on the team. And he throws them in pressure cookers. He don't care he started a freshman in the big game today against Crockett. He's the only way going to get tough is get tough skin to stow you in hot water is what Coach said. I like that. 3 balls and a strikeout of Chambers. On deck will be Holtzclaw. We're in the 7th inning. Cyclones lead it 9-6 after trailing 6-1. Bring it. Misses inside. Throw down to second. And a head first slide. He got that one. Not much to work with. That ball, breaking pitch. And so he did his best, but a stolen base down to second for Blevins. Didn't have much to work with the catcher because it was an off-speed pitch inside, kind of handcuffed him a bit. And so down to second with an SB is Blevins, and here's Chambers. Still only 1 out of the inning. Upstairs, run down to third. Here comes that one, and he's safe. Slid outfield side of the bag. Ball 4 for Chambers, and down to third, a stolen base, back-to-back SBs for Jack Blevins. Got him on the corners. It is raining. And the rain has started here in Jonesboro. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Swing, a shot down the third baseman. Oh, great diving try by the third baseman. What a play by the third baseman to save a base hit off the bat of Holtzclaw. That'll do it for the 7th inning. The Cyclones pick up 2 big runs. 2 runs on 2 base hits. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Raining. We need 3 outs to go home. We'll be right back after this. You're watching 9th ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Great sponsors of the Tom Little Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Folks, never been here. What's going on at the Eagle Center? Tell me about it.
Well, we have so many good things going on. I have wonderful vendors who keep their booths stocked fresh and organized and neat and with new things all the time. Great prices, a great selection. We have 2 floors and almost 50 vendors, and you won't see the same thing twice.
A waiting list to get here. Downtown Elizabethton, the Eagle Center. Again, it is open. What's your hours?
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Closed on Sunday.
Closed on Sunday.
Pretty obvious. So, anything you want, again, what's your little catchphrase you always say?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
Mm-hmm. So what's the neatest thing about the Eagle Center? You own the place. What do you think is the neatest thing?
There's so many neat things. So many people have this idea of what an antique store is. We have a little bit of new, a little bit of old, and a lot of in between. It's clean. It's not musty and smelly. It's well lit. It's fun. I mean, there are so many things here to add character and conversation to your homes, gift ideas. We could go on and on. It's a really great store.
How do we find you on social media?
You find us on Facebook, the Eagle Center Co-op, and then on Instagram, it's Eagle Center Antiques.
And the magic phone number is?
The number is 542-6674.
There you go. One of our great sponsors in downtown Elizabethton, the Eagle Center. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. We go to the bottom of the seventh. It's raining. 9-6 is your score. No lightning. That's the key. I'm watching the top of the umpire's protective helmet's got that sheen to it because the raindrops hitting on top of his protective helmet, and so for J.D. Hooks as he throws down. We've got 3 outs. See if we can do this thing. So Rowland, who's put on a show after replacing Carter Reese, has struck out, given up 1 hit. Struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Pioneers, actually giving up 2 hits. Struck out 7 in relief of Carter Reese. But he'll go to work on the hammer. A.J. Ford, who hammered one out there, a big 3-run shot back early in the ballgame, a 3-run hit in the 3rd inning. He got it out of here in a hurry on the right field. Well, I'm looking at the lights out there. Yep, it's coming down pretty good. Need 3 outs to go home, folks. 9-6 Cyclones in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pitching, taking, and bouncing up there, ball 1. You can deal with the rain. It's the lightning. When the lightning comes, it stops everything, understandably so. But right now, it's just raining, coming out pretty good. 1-0 pitch. Ford calls time, and now that one does not count. Let's see if he gives him a... Nope. Replay that pitch. 1-0. So Ford, a strikeout, and a 3-run shot. 1-0 pitch. And went down the well, popped him up behind home plate. Hooks got back all the way, should hit on the roof. No, it didn't, but it's in behind us. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hello, Angela Presson. It's a new name. Tyler Wenzel, thank you for watching. Dwayne Pittenger, Pam Thomas, Janet Coakley, Sabrina Schrader. Bring it, 1-1 pitch. It's outside. Well, strike 2 called. He framed it, got the call. It's 1-2. You will probably see the strike zone widen here since it's raining. I would be willing to bet. That certainly was outside. We'll take 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rolling to the belt against Ford. 1-2 pitch, and it's downstairs, and it's 2-2. We're at the bottom of the 7th inning. It's a 9-6 Cyclone lead. We trailed 1.6-1. We've scored 6 runs in the last 2 innings. So this team has really shown me something tonight. Down here against a good Crockett team on the ropes down. We were trailing 6-1. We're 3 outs away from winning this thing. 2-2 count to A.J. Ford. Rowland brings it. And swing and a double C. Western Supply strikeout. Number 8 of the ball game for Bryson Rowland. A strikeout for Rowland. He's going to get a sandwich tonight. Here's Marcus Greenway. Greenway, a hit batsman, a single, and a run scored, and struck out. So he's in the books officially 1 for 2. With a hit batsman, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base for Greenway. 1 out of the 7 Cyclones. Lead at 9-6. Upstairs, ball 1. 4:40 airtime tomorrow back at the stadium. Tucker running the camera will bring it to you. It'll be the Cyclones and Tennessee High. Then our final game of the regular season at home will be Unicoi County on Monday, a week from tonight. Tournament starts on Wednesday, the playing game at East Tennessee State, and the tournament itself will start on Thursday. Bounced up there, and it's 2-0. Obviously, 0-10 East will be one of those playing teams. I don't know if it's going to be who the other team would be. It will be this Crockett team. Unicoi County has to be determined. We will not play till next Thursday to open round of the tournament. 2-0 pitch, and it's strike call, 2-1 to Greenway. Bottom of the seventh, Cyclones on an orange and black comeback trying to win this thing 9-6 against, again, the best 10 and 16 team I know of. These guys could play. 2-1 pitch, outside, not by much. Bell high goes 3-1. You have to give props to Eli Rice, who started the game for Crockett, pitched a very nice ball game against us and ran out of steam down the stretch. They're into their third pitcher, Greenway and Garvin. 3-1 pitch, it's inside, strike two called. And Greenway, obviously with his body language, not happy with that one. 3-2 now. Hello, Michael Hans. Zach Whittington, Eric Cruz, folks watching the game. Bottom of the seventh, 1 out, full count out to Greenway. Rice and Rowland gets his sign, brings it, and it's upstairs, ball 4. So Greenway keeps it going for Crockett. 1 out, 1 on to the bottom of the seventh. Here is Caden Easterling. He's singled and walked twice. Like the rain has let up a little bit. One out, 1 on. We're up 3. Bottom of the seventh. And a pitch downstairs off the shin guard of JD. Pass ball down to second will go Greenway. So you look at Crockett's hitting tonight. Lyle single, Ford 3-run shot, Greenway single, Kate Easterling a single, Bradburn a double, and Nolan Street a double for the Pioneers. 1-0 pitch, brings it, and a taken strike, 1-1, caught the outside corner. Okay, defensively, you got Hooks, the junior, behind the plate. Schlegel, junior at first, freshman Holslaw at second, freshman Chambers at short, junior Whitehead at third. Upstairs, started to held off. Meadows, the senior, in center, or left rather. Blevins, the junior, in right, and Buckles, big number 24 out there in center field. Braden is a senior. A young baseball team here. Only one senior on the field. 2-1 pitch, outside, off-speed misses, and it's 3-1. I'm going to guess somebody from the Cyclone dugouts is saying throw strikes. Just throw strikes. 3-1 pitch. Rolling, delivers, swing, and a miss. Took a big rip, full count now, 3-2. On deck will be Noah Jones, DH. Bottom of the seventh, Cyclones lead a 9-6, 1 out, 1 on here. Bryson Rowland trying to get his 8th strikeout of the ball game. 3-2 pitch, and he got it. Strikeout number 2 in this inning and number 9 of the ball game for Rowland. Number 39 on the season. He leads the club in that category. 2 out of the ball game for Noah Jones. So Rowland down to the final out now. It was light rain falling here at the ballpark. And now it's picked back up. It's got a little bit heavier. Bottom of the seventh, 2 out. 1 on for the Pioneers. Cyclones trying to come back from a major deficit, down 6 or down 5, 6-1. Here's a strike call to Jones. Jones in the game has had reached an error, a walk, and a strikeout. Oh, 1 pitch. And he reached out into that foul. Backing out the left field line. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Tomorrow night, 4:40 airtime. We'll start at 5 o'clock tomorrow night at the stadium. Tennessee High coming to town. That is a huge baseball game. I don't know what they did at Unicoi County tonight, but that's a huge game. 0-2 pitch, Cyclones. Bringing it. And a ground ball back over the mound. Out behind second field, but Chambers throws, side arms, and got him. That's the ball game. The freshman Chambers makes a nice play behind second. 6-3 to put out. The Cyclones come behind to win it. Final score 9-6, an orange and black comeback. And for the Cyclones, they now go on the season to 9-1 in the league and 17-10 overall. Crockett falls to 4-7 and 10-17. Final score, Cyclones win it 9-6. We'll come back and wrap it up. From Jonesboro, you're watching 9th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Loyal, buy local. He's up against the big boy chains. We know that. Why Big John's Closeouts? What do you feel like separates you from the chains?
Well, I think there's a number of factors I think that go into that. Number one, we're local folks. We shop with you all in other places. We go to church with you. We're involved in civic organizations with you. What money you spend here stays here. You know, it goes to support the payroll and, of course, local taxes. As far as that goes, it also supports a lot of nonprofits as well as sports teams, little leagues, softball, all kind of different things we try to support. We support all the high schools, both city and county, you know, either through, fence signs or gymnasium signs or whatever with yearbooks and the whole bit. So, what you're spending local is staying local. And also we believe, customer service. I came up through the Patey Lumber Company ranks from many years ago. 1977 is when I started. And if you didn't get up and wait on people, or you didn't speak to people, or you didn't try to help people, you wouldn't go to stick around very long. So you learned, that it was important, not only to try to just ask people, but to listen, find out what they're trying to do, find out ways that you can help them as far as that goes. And so all that's very important to us.
There you go, folks. Be loyal, buy local, support them. Big John's Closeouts here in downtown Elizabeth with hammer high prices. Great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports, Big John's Closeouts. Final score, Cyclones win it 9-6. Wow, what a night for Cyclone baseball. Down 6-1 and rally to beat the Pioneers on the road. Winning pitcher Bryson Rowland with 9 strikeouts in relief. He is one of our Port Trav Deli P10 players of the game. It's tough to do this tonight because all these kids played well. Jack Blevins, 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs, our player of the game tonight. We don't talk to him on the road, get him on the bus, get him back home. And our third player of the game tonight will be J.D. Hooks. J.D. went 3 for 4, 2 doubles and a single, drove in a run and scored 3 times. That is not to take anything away from Evan Chambers, big clutch 2-run single for Chambers, and also Marshall Holtzclaw. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to break protocol. I'm going to give all these guys players of the game. I haven't been on it for a while, so we're going to give them all. Dadgummit, they played their guts out. Bryson Rowland, Jack Blevins, Evan Chambers, Marshall Holtzclaw, and J.D. Hooks are all of our players of the game. That's half the roster. But what a night tonight for Cyclone baseball. Unofficially, 9 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, we leave 7. And for Crockett, 6 runs, 6 hits, no error, they strand 5. Winning pitcher Bryson Rowland, relief of Carter Reed, struck out 9 Pioneers to get the W. And so for Bryson Rowland now, for the Cyclone lefty, Bryson Rowland on the season now runs his record to 3-0. Or checked it, and he comes up with the first win of the season, 1-2. But gets 9 strikeouts to now have 38 on the season. No, 40 on the season. He leads our club, and tomorrow it should be Red Schlegel's turn on the mound for the Cyclones. Final score from Jonesboro. Cyclones win it 9-6, so Tennessee High won in 10 innings tonight in Unicoi County, so it sets up for the conference championship game tomorrow. 4:40 airtime, first pitch at 5 o'clock. It will be a dandy. Tennessee High comes to town. They are 8-2. We are 9-1. We'll play for the conference regular season championship tomorrow night under first-year coach Mike Korn. Please be at the ballpark, support these kids, come out in droves, and support these youngins. They deserve it. As they'll play for the conference regular season championship coming up tomorrow. 4:40 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch, video and audio. We'll bring it to you from Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, the Cyclones and Tennessee High for the regular season conference championship, which will be a dandy. So for our director of schools, Richard Van Us, our principal, Dr. John Midden, our athletic director, Joe Diaz, and our head baseball coach, of course, Mike Korn, And, of course, for Tucker Taylor, this is Tom Taylor telling you the final again at Andy. Cyclones trailed 6-1 and rallied to win a 9-6. Let's close out with the verse today. We always dedicate our broadcast to the man hung on the cross. And the verse is Psalm 62:8. Trust in him at all times, O people. Pour out your hearts to him, for God is our refuge. God is our shelter. Good way to end it. Psalm 62:8 is the verse of the ball game. Final score at Dandy. Cyclones come from behind to win it 9-6 to set up for the conference championship tomorrow against the Tennessee Vikings at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. Until tomorrow at 11 o'clock, we'll greet you from Big John's Closeouts with the Tom Taylor Sports Show. For Tucker, this is Tom Taylor saying, as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. And how about your 2025 Elizabethton Cyclones winning on the road in comeback fashion with an orange and black comeback, winning final score, Cyclones 9, Crockett 6 from Jonesboro. We'll say good night, everybody.